Well, motherfuckers, how you doing? Coming at you here. I'm actually doing this from work right before I'm about to start doing a little bit of a basement video for you. Anyway, I watched the special on the network, and I'm here to do a review for you. Brock Lesnar, Beast in the East. This was a pretty good pay-per-view all the way up until the end, which was a very confusing decision. But let's review these matches here. We started off the night with Neville and Jericho, and I was laughing to myself because when Jericho came out, now, you know, I followed it even when they do live events. Jericho's been there. We all know that. But even still, he hasn't been there on TV. Michael Cole didn't even try to act excited. You know, it's been a while since we've seen Jericho televised, or, you know, this isn't really television, but whatever the hell you want to consider it. You know, he's there, and we're seeing footage of him. And Michael Cole is like, my God, he's as cold as a fucking stone. You know, no pun intended there for Stone Cold, but listen here, it's like Michael Cole has no excitement, as I said, and this was just further proof of like how he was acting at Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank. I don't see what Vince McMahon sees in Michael Cole ever. This guy has been working for the company since '97, and Michael Cole has been a disappointment ever since. He's really one of the worst fucking major announcers I've ever fucking seen. Notice I'm saying major. You know, Mike Adamle comes to mind, but Michael Cole has got to be one of the biggest fucking failures that I've ever seen. He doesn't even seem like he's a wrestling fan. He's not even excited to fucking be there. So I don't know why Michael Cole is even fucking announcing as long as he has. They could pick any other random guy off the street and he could do a 10 times better job than Michael Cole. You know, we're supposed to get excited. It's Jericho's return, but he's not even acting excited himself. A guy who works for the company, who's calling these matches, should be super fucking excited like JR and the King were back during the Attitude Era. There I go again with those comparisons. But the reason why it makes so many comparisons to the Attitude Era is in instances like this when it really fucking makes sense. You see how it was really exciting back then? And now there's nothing really to fucking get excited about. You know, they don't give you a reason to. But anyway, the match between Neville and Jericho was fucking awesome. This was a fucking phenomenal 4-star match. This was fucking great. This was exactly what we should be seeing on every single pay-per-view pretty much. I'm not saying every single Raw, but notice how I'm saying every single pay-per-view. Why can't there be a 4-star match on every single pay-per-view or fucking special event, retarded event they should fucking be called half the time? But this was an awesome way to open the show. Would have been a great way to even end the show. You know, but this was a great match. A dream match of sorts, you know. Two fucking high flyers, the past and the future, going one-on-one. I fucking loved it. I thought it was an excellent fucking match. Up next, you had, I'm going off memory here. I don't even have any fucking paper written out. But you had Paige, Tamina, and Nikki Bella. And this match was, well, it was alright. It seemed like they were trying a little bit harder than normal. But not by much. I give this match like 2 stars. It was alright. Nothing phenomenal. You know, I was looking at Tamina in this match, and she just fucking sucks. I think I've said that in the fucking past, but Tamina just lumbers around that ring. And, you know, I don't know. Didn't her Superfly splash used to look a lot better? Even though, you know, she missed it in this match. I mean, like, the hang time she got, it looked like a really fucking shitty-ass splash. She didn't get up as high as she used to. I don't fucking know. You know, maybe she's gained some weight. I can't even fucking tell, nor do I fucking care. But yeah, I don't think Tamina is good. I don't think Nikki Bella is good. And you know, once again, Paige didn't get it done. You know, if Paige was gonna win the title, this would have been the best time to do it. Now, I hear some people are saying in the comments in my Raw review that they're eventually gonna have Paige team up with NXT Divas. I wouldn't fucking hold my breath for that, but you know, we'll see what fucking happens. Then you had Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. You know, this was okay for it to be called Brock Lesnar Beast in the East, to have the fucking special event named after him. I would have thought that he'd be in the more high-profile match, but hey, you know, it was cool to get a taste of Brock, you know, that's not on a normal special event. I'll never get used to fucking saying that. You know, after like fucking 28 years on this fucking earth, I've been saying pay-per-view. I mean, well, I wasn't saying it as a baby, but you get the idea, motherfucker. My first words were pay-per-view. But anyway, it's like I'll never be able to get used to adapting to that. You know, fucking special event. Okay, you know, so you're not paying per view, you know, as you were, you know, because this is like a network subscription. Sometimes there's a couple events per month, but you're not paying for each of them. But, well, sort of you are. I mean, the $9.99 covers all those events. So, can we just fucking call it pay-per-views? Can we fucking go back to that? Because now it's official. I haven't heard fucking Michael Cole say that in God knows how long. Pay-per-view. It's been a couple of months now. So yeah, I mean, I was a little bit disappointed to see that Brock Lesnar was only wrestling Kofi Kingston in like a 3-minute match, but it was a cool squash match, and it's always a treat to see Brock Lesnar wrestle, I guess, on any fucking show, because he wrestles, you know, so little. Up next, you had Finn Balor defeating Kevin Owens for the NXT title. And, you know, at first I was like, I'm really happy for Finn because he's an awesome fucking ring talent, and that entrance is like something that's right up there with Gangrel for like greatest entrances of all time. Gangrel is probably my fucking favorite entrance ever. This was an amazing match once again. I wouldn't say that it was better than the Neville Jericho match. I would probably put them side by side with 4 stars, but once again, 2 4-star matches on one show is just fucking awesome to have that. To have any show that features 2 4-star matches is just more than anything you could ask for. Especially when this was only a 2-hour event, really. I think it was only 2 hours, wasn't it? I think it was. But anyway, their performance in this was just great, and you know, this is like versus a match where I said like where it needs to be a good match where somebody wins the titles for it to really mean something great. Like the primetime players, the way they won the tag titles at Money in the Bank, that was fucking shit. That was a horrible fucking match, and no one's gonna respect that win because the match fucking sucked. But they are going to remember when Finn Balor fucking won the NXT title, because that was a great fucking match. You know, the thing is, I wasn't sure how I felt about Kevin Owens losing right before his match with John Cena. But I guess the fact that Kevin Owens is probably going to be staying on the WWE main roster because they realize that they struck gold. And, you know, so I guess it's probably for the best that he loses the title and, you know, just get... Because the thing is, the NXT title is really a developmental title. So to have a guy on the main roster carrying it around doesn't really mean a whole lot. Actually, if anything, it would kind of hurt Owens, sort of, you know. Oh, this is just a guy from developmental. And they're trying to push the idea that Kevin Owens has been wrestling longer than John Cena, which is why he was offended by all his advice and all that type of shit. But yeah, so this was a great match. And little touches like when they were doing the flowers, right? This is, oh god, I wish they would do more fucking events in Japan. I think that's awesome. Just the fact that they're there and you had the flower girls handing the bouquets to Baylor and Owens. That just was a nice little touch. And the way how Owens threw the bouquet into the crowd, a total sign of disrespect. That was just, I mean, this guy's got the heel character down pat. He had it down in ROH, and he's got it down here. So that was a great fucking match. And then, at the end, it's John Cena and Dolph Ziggler versus Kane and King Barrett. This was so fucking boring. And the weirdest thing was this was the longest match on the card, or at least it felt that way. It had to be. Because the Baylor Owens match ended, and I had paused the match right after that, and I saw 46 minutes to go. And I just could not fucking believe that they would end such a great show on such a shitty note. This match fucking sucked. It was so slow and boring. A typical Cena match. I mean, why are we having typical Cena matches when we were having fucking these different Cena matches for the US title and the Kevin Owens Cena matches? Now we're right back to John Cena in 2010, for God fucking sakes. With fucking Superman Cena defying the odds. And what a shit ass finish too. It was so fucking cookie cutter and formulaic. I wanted to fucking vomit all over it. This match was getting me nauseous at how fucking boring and fucking by the numbers it was. Why would they... Okay, so it was Japan. You had some Cena fans in the audience. I get that. They don't get to see Cena that often. So feature Cena in prominence. But for God fucking sakes, I think they would have appreciated, like, if they did Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose again. You know, that match would have been way better than having this shit fucking match that they had at the end here. This was like a fucking dumbass move. And I was very surprised at WWE. I was like, okay, so they're in front of a Japanese audience. They're trying to go for something more athletic. And, you know, I really appreciated what WWE was going for on this event. But they just fucked it up at the end really bad with that fucking long-ass half-hour match. So I'm going to have to give this event like an 8 out of 10. Two great 4-star matches. I would have loved to give this a 9. But matches like the John Cena one that take up most of the fucking show, well, almost half of the fucking show is a fucking tag match? Alright. Wasn't a bad show. Let's calm down. But this kind of pissed me off. Alright, motherfuckers. It was a good event. I recommend you watch it, but holy fuck, just skip the last fucking match. Don't even bother fucking watching it.